We are in the West End of Toronto in Roncesvalles, my home and native land. And these clients are a young family with a son and a dog, and they were looking to revamp their house and really update it for the next phase of their lives. This is a classic Toronto semi, so it's relatively narrow, about 15 feet wide, and one side's obviously attached, so there's no light on that side, no windows. In the entrance, there was no foyer. You kind of walked into the main floor. Nowhere to store anything, no coat closet. So we did something we've done actually at a few houses where we create a closet that you're facing as you enter into the foyer, a nice space for shoes on the bottom, and then you turn into the living room from there. And this enables us to have good storage with a full depth closet so we can actually bank a proper foyer in a narrow Toronto semi. These clients had this original fireplace and it worked really well, so we actually added brick veneer. So the brick is not original, it's a reclaimed brick that we added on to create the look of the existing old chimney. So when we started the project, it was basically like the black insert stuck on the wall, and then we added this surround and mantle to make it seem like it was the original fireplace in the existing house. We also added a little wainscoting detail in the dining room just to add some architectural interest, but painted it all white just like the wall color so that it would blend in, but kind of just be a subtle layering effect. The back of the foyer wall where we created the closet, we added another little nook for storage, which is actually very helpful because it's a great landing spot for things that are going upstairs or coming downstairs. We talked about using it as a desk, but at the end we decided to do as like storage and a little art nook, a space to kind of drop stuff as you're coming into the house. So this also becomes your mail drop, etc. And then in the front hall, you have all your coats and shoes. The kitchen is a money maker. So the existing kitchen was about half of that space. The powder room jutted very far into the main floor, so the kitchen was totally cut off from the rest of the main floor. It also had a very weird layout with like a little pie-shaped island. Super helpful. And then at the back, there was kind of a dead zone that was a bit useless. So we extended the kitchen into the full back. We added a little corner banquette, which I think is really adorable. The drawer under the banquette, instead of pulling out towards the table, it actually pulls out to the side. It's like a little dummy for dog stuff. That's like right when you come out the back door. Dog bags, leash, right? Everyone likes that. I love organizational things. And then we made the kitchen go on both sides. But on one side of the kitchen, we have more shallow storage. And on the other side, we have our full depth work area. And that created room for the island. If we had gone full depth on both sides, because it's a narrow Toronto home, we wouldn't have had space and enough clearance for a good island in the middle. We wanted a timeless kitchen. We also wanted it to feel warm. So we added accents of wood, like the wine shelves and the open shelving and the hood. And we also wanted it to feel a bit clean and contemporary. So we introduced a darker island.
Hi, I'm Linda Reeves from House & Home. I hope you're enjoying this home tour. This bathroom was charming, but it needed a lift. So, inspired by the Scotties House & Home Designer Series box called Petal, we went to town with accessories. We started by painting this little stool a matte raspberry color. And then we added an Italian soap dish, some hand towels and bath towels in raspberry and peach. And then we layered in the colors on the vanity, starting with a mauve vase with roses and peonies in peach and purple. We added a pale pink candle and some accessories in raspberry, even nail polish, lipstick, and a little hit of teal, just for contrast. And I think the effect is great. All inspired by Scotties House & Home Designer Series tissue box Petal.
On the second floor, we wanted to create a principal suite at the back of the house so that as the homeowners were getting older, they didn't have to share a bathroom with their teenage son. We wanted to maximize the light in the bedroom, so keep the sleeping area along the back wall, which is where we have all the light and all the windows and all the airflow. So that meant that our ensuite bathroom had to be tucked further into the interior of the house. So a great solution in this scenario was to do a skylight. I love that tile. We talked a lot about having something feel special in there, and I love a little bit of color in a bathroom. I feel like everyone always defaults to white bathrooms. It's really nice to have a bit of fresh color in there, and because it's so bright, it really highlights that special space. The clients had lived in this house for a really long time. They were really committed to this community. And what was amazing is we were able to put together a really custom house for them that was an upgrade from what they had before. It was a renovation years in the making.